Good morning, everyone. So as of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and come in to the market right here. A little bit different setting than normal, but pretty much I'm gonna go through the same stuff. So right here we have our Forex Factory. We do have some USD news coming out today right here. And then outside of the USD news, we do have CNY. Now I don't trade CNY, so I'm not really concerned upon that. And then tomorrow morning, coming back into the markets, we do have non-farm employment change coming out tomorrow. Uh, Excuse me. So yes, coming into right here, we do have some USD newses that come into play, but as of right now, um, nothing else too major. We have some other minor USD news events throughout the day, but nothing crazy. So after, beyond that, we do have a full breakdown that we're going to go through. So GU, this is what we got right now. GU has came from market structure off the daily. We have been pushing up. We made a nice pullback, pushed up higher. We made this crazy pullback here, right to the 61% of this Fibonacci. This old resistance becomes support. That's currently what I'm expecting. And then I'm expecting us to continue higher as of right now. So coming down to a 4-hour, we can see that market is currently heading back down. So what I'm expecting is we get a nice inverted head and shoulders. That's ideally what I would love to see right here. So price is coming down here, came up, came down, came up. If we get a nice head and shoulders somewhere around here and then start pushing back up, that would be it, give us a final confirmation that price is starting to head back up officially. Right here, right here we do have a minor higher low, but it's very, very minor. It's not really the greatest one to hold. So that's the only thing about this whole scenario right here, is that this higher low isn't as strong of a major pull, so, or a major continuation move. So we're going to continue to see how this 4-hour presents itself. Now if we're coming over to a 1-hour, we can see here that price started coming up, kind of consolidated a little bit. Now it's starting to push down, and then we would be expecting it to continue higher, but right now price is currently just pushing back down. So this is again where we can kind of draw a little bit of a trend line. This is the trend line that we would currently have. Not too much going on here. This trend line, this would give us a nice opportunity regarding our inverted head and shoulders right here, where it could come down and then continue higher right there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got on GU right now. Not too much currently going into GU. We could push all the way down to this old support resistance. So resistance becomes support and then head up, breaking through this this trend line here, but still holding structure. If we do that, that would actually be really nice. We can see that momentum right now is currently slowing. So we have a lot of wicks to both the top and bottom. Right here we had a nice lots of buyers come into the market. We had a plateau with a little bit of volume pushing us down, and then minor volume pushing us down, but giving a lot of wicks. So this is giving a lot of potential resistance of unsurety, and if the market wants to go up or continue lower. But we just have to let the market kind of play out a little bit further to see what it really wants to do. So that's pretty much what I got on GU right now. Let's go ahead and check out gold. So on gold, we have on a daily, We can see here on a daily that we had a really crazy push back down. We came back to this daily trend line here. From this daily trend line, we have pushed up, made a lower high, pushed back down, made a higher low, pushed up, made a double top, and we're currently just sitting at this double top as of right now. We have came into a 4-hour Fibonacci zone, where this 4-hour Fibonacci zone with A, B, C came right to the 61% right here. You can see it if I move it. So 61% right there. It came right down to it and gave a nice buy signal. They gave a, what is it called? A morning star. And then from this morning star, it's been pushing up, but now it's creating a double top as of right now. So from here, what it looks like is price action is currently right coming up and starting to slow down and starting to head sideways. So what I would be expecting after the market moves a little bit sideways, I would be expecting it to make it a little bit of a pullback and then the continuation up. So that's what I would be anticipating as of right now, based upon the 4-hour. I personally would love it if it pulled right back to about this zone right here, 4,850, and then started heading straight back up. That's personally what I would like, and I would look for getting an entry in this area. But as of right now, I don't really feel confident that price action will push up. From here, with the news events, it could. But with the news events, it could come back down and then continue higher. So you just never know with the news events. Alright. So coming into NQ, so I am in the expectation that the NASDAQ is going to be continuing to fall. Let's see what we have here so I can show you. So on the daily, we have this nice move down. We started reversing back up. From this reversal area, we do have this bullish engulfing bar and then this smaller kind of doji bar, but it still has momentum to the upside. And then overnight, it's pretty much slowed down like crazy. So for that reason, I am interested right at the 61 that the NASDAQ is going to continue lower. Now we do have those news events that are coming in an hour before the market opens. So we could see a shift in price action where it continues up a little bit further and then it drops. So we could see that. But beyond that, I would be expecting it to continue lower overall for the overall move. But right now we are currently just kind of going sideways. It's just consolidating after this bullish engulfing bar because the market is unsure if it wants to continue higher or if it wants to continue lower. It's also consolidating back to this 4-hour EMA. So once it gets back to this 4-hour EMA, if it breaks, I would love to enter this position. If it continues to reject it and then starts heading back up, then I would be expecting the buyers to start stepping back in. So this is what I currently have as of right now. We do have some wicks to the top side and some wicks to the bottom half. So we'll just kind of see how NASDAQ continues to go. I believe that it's in this overall pullback zone, but we just never know. Alright, just to continue, let's go ahead and check out silver, or no, we can go right to UJ and UCAD. So on UCAD, we are currently pushing it down right now. Let's go over to a 4-hour to see where it's at. So UCAD, oh, that's not what I wanted to change. There you go. All right. So we have broken structure here, which I listed right here. So we pulled back up to about this 50% right here. And then we immediately rejected, giving us a nice solid head and shoulders pattern. So we can see here, oops, sorry, let me, there it is. So we have right shoulder, head, kind of like a left shoulder here kind of concept, and then starts heading down. So you can say this is a head and shoulders. It's not a perfect head and shoulders, to be honest with you. This is just kind of like a lower high more than a head and shoulders. I mean, if you wanted to consider this right here more of a head and shoulders, I would agree. Right here, so you have this minor pullback, this head, then it comes down, this shoulder right here. I would say that's more of a head and shoulders right there. I wouldn't really say back here was a head and shoulders. This is kind of more forming a little bit of a double top that was broken through and then immediately rejected. So like I would consider if you did like a little box, this would be kind of like a near a double top and then it was rejected. So that's what I would say. Delete that one for now. So we are currently overall in this 4-hour down move right now. We're starting to consolidate here right at the negative 61. Now I am in the anticipation that UCAD will continue further down for the overall Fibonacci. Now this area could show a little bit of resistance. We could get this little bit of a doji first before we continue lower on the daily. I am currently holding this position as of right now. So we will see how price continues to move. If we continue to give us a nice pullback kind of like this and then continue to drop. That was what I would be liking for this price action to do. And then let's go ahead and check out UJ. UJ, we are almost to the 50% of this overall move. So we have A, B, and then I'm waiting for C to come out. So I was expecting us to reject here at this resistance support zone, come back down to a 50%, maybe a 61, right? So maybe here, but here. And then once we get a buy opportunity, I would be looking for another buy over to the overall Fibonacci extension. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting as of right now. We have a few different Fibonacci's in play. So we have the daily Fibonacci that's coming up all the way over here. We have the weekly Fibonacci coming all the way up here. And then we have the 4-hour Fibonacci that I have drawn on coming up right here to this area. So we could have multiple places to take profit depending on how long I'm looking to buy and hold for. So I am expecting us to continue up versus heading down. We do have a 4-hour lower high that has been planted, but that is only after this major move down and then this pull up, and then this pull up. Personally, I was expecting it to have a nice pullback zone at some point before continuing higher, but we can see that it broke through this trend line, came back down to this nice trend line area that I was kind of expecting it to. Not perfectly, but close to. And then it rejected off of it. So yeah, we are looking good overall with UJ. Sorry if the chart looks a little cluttered. I just haven't really cleaned up that much. But yeah, I will be looking for a 1-hour or 2-hour buying opportunity as of right now on UJ. Coming very soon. We are still in this overall down move. So we can see the downtrend still forming right here. And then once we start breaking through and providing market structure bullish, then at that point I will be interested in going in for a buy. So that is what I have on UJ and UCAD as of right now. Let's go ahead and check out silver. Silver right now, I was overall expecting silver to pull back to create us kind of like this inverted head and shoulders right here. We haven't really made a pullback as of right now. We are starting to consolidate a little bit, just like gold. We came up and we're kind of going sideways a little bit, breaking the highs a little bit, giving us a higher low. So silver might continue and gold might pull back a little bit. They do move very much the exact same, so we have to watch out for that. So if gold pulls back, silver might pull back as well. But I am in the expectation that silver could head up from its current position, and gold might pull back a little bit more in its current position before continuing higher up. So yeah, that is currently what I think about silver right now. So let's check out the daily just to see. Yeah. So yeah, on the daily, I mean, the daily doesn't really show any signs of bullish structure in the sense of like market structure, because the price action right now is just so heavy considering how price action was in the past. So we just have to tread very lightly on all of what we're doing with silver right now. I am in the expectation that the bullish movement needed a major pullback, and that's what I have here with this Fibonacci. We got here, we came all the way down to about that 61% zone, and now we're starting to reject it some. So that's what I'm expecting us to continue higher based upon this. Oops. Okay. Keep on clicking on stuff. Sorry, guys. All right. So yeah, that is what I'm expecting as of right now. Not too much kind of coming into here. But I would be expecting I might be expecting a bit of a pullback before it continues. But price action is looking like it wants to reject the EMA. So if it does, I would be expecting it to continue further higher. All right, let's check out the S&P 500. I don't think there's much on the S&P 500 because it's very similar to NASDAQ. And as of right now, it pretty much is. We have made a pullback zone. We are currently creating a little bit of a double top right here. We do have a little bit of a lower high currently being formed. And this is on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. Let's check out the daily time frame just so we can check it out. We were in this consolidation zone right here, where price was in this uptrend, came down, higher low, came up, higher high, price broke structure by a little bit, and then immediately gave a bullish engulfing bar right here off the daily, but then immediately slowed down with no additional follow through. So that's my issue right here. And you can see the EMA, it's coming up, and now it's just kind of going sideways. So I am currently staying out of S&P 500 until I get a clarity on which direction it really wants to go. So yeah, nothing really going on S&P 500. Let's check out US 30. So US 30, I think I'm in the same boat, just like S&P 500. Price action did make a nice move to the upside. So you can see price action was coming sideways, bullish engulfing bar breaking the highs. So I would expect us to continue a little bit further and then make a nice pullback to maybe this key level or come back to the consolidation zone before we head up and continue. But as of right now, I'm not really doing anything on US 30 at this very moment because there's not too much of a deep pullback. I would need a deeper pullback. So that's why I'm expecting it to continue a little further and then make a deep pullback. And then I would be looking for buy opportunities. So that is what I got on US 30. And I think I've gone over everything as of right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Y'all take it easy and have a great rest of your day.